Howdy, Paws and Patty here, and welcome to a trashy Tuesday night sesh. Come on along. Now you know I put trash in all my journals, but on hashtag Trash Tuesday, I like to just play in my junky true trash journals. There's not a lot of journaling in them. It's more like an art journal, where I combine all kinds of colorful bits and bobs that I've saved that normally would have been thrown out in the trash. So let's upcycle some trash tonight and have a play in some trashy journals. Before I get started, I'm just going to put the trash over here on that little TV table. I don't want to disturb the fairies. They love to watch a trashy session. And I'm going to do my first 2024 PEEP tasting. If you remember last spring when the PEEPs came out, I tried a few flavors. I don't believe I did sour watermelon yet. And as you can see, I'm wearing my green sweater to match the green PEEP. So I thought today would be a really good day to test the sour watermelon marshmallow PEEPs. Are you a PEEP fan? I know we haven't had this discussion since last year. And there were those people who loved the PEEPs and those people who hated the PEEPs and our friends overseas who have never heard of the PEEPs. PEEPs are marshmallow. They're just a big shaped marshmallow with sugar sprinkles on the top and little chocolate eyes. They come in different colors and different flavors. Oh, and now they have bunnies, and they have other shapes too at other holidays. But it did start at Easter. So there's 5 PEEPs in the box. And the reason I'm doing this first, let me jump ahead, is because I want to wash the package and put the watermelon PEEP package in my journal. I'll put the rest of the PEEPs in a plastic bag. Oh my. They're green on the outside and pink on the inside. I was expecting white. Ooh, I was expecting white. But they're green on the outside and pink on the inside. And it's supposed to taste like sour watermelon. They're nice and fresh. You get that sour candy, Sour Patch candy aftertaste pucker going on in your mouth. But you know what? I like it. I like it. TT, you're not going to like these. I should do a PEEP of the week between now and Easter, so we can try some more flavors. And then you can vote for your fave. I know when I did this last year, I drew a PEEP and I put it in my journal. Well, they do have it. They do have a sugar coating. So I'm going to wrap these up. And I'm going to clean this out because I don't want to get the little sugar ants in my journals, in my trashy journals. So I'm going to get ready, and then we'll get down to some trash. Well, I have a few new possum peeps. Welcome, 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 everyone. And just in case you haven't seen hashtag Trash Tuesday, let me just give a brief explanation of what I do on that special day. Well, first of all, a trashy journal can be made with anything that you normally would have thrown out, like an old gift bag or a paper bag or some kind of packaging from the kitchen. It can be made big and chunky. It can be made a little smaller or even smaller yet. And I have a lot of these little tiny ones. And inside the journal, we just take little bits and bobs and scraps and whatever you want. And we put it in there however we want, whatever comes to mind, whatever pleases our eye or makes us laugh. We just have fun and putting these images in here. Now let me give you a warning. This is very addictive because it is just so relaxing and so fun. Absolutely no stress, no expectations. Whatever happens is just play. And I save little bits of paper and magazines and maybe pieces of old photos that didn't come out right and stickers. I even have fabric scraps there, you know, scraps from when you do your die cutting. I put those in there. You can add paint, you can add doodles. I think in this one, some painty paper left over from another journal. Oh yeah, here. So this one I added some paint and doodles around. This was from a brochure from Hobby Lobby, yeah. So I put that down and then I added paint and doodles. I got a Bath and Body Works paper bag going in here. This is from Popeye's Chicken. Envelopes that come in the mail. Packaging from the Dollar Tree. Packaging from the kitchen again. Some more junk mail. Just all kinds of things. Whatever would fill your trash can, you can fill your journal with that. Package of cat food. Just all kinds of things. Oh, and we're dedicating this to Linda D. from Linda's Mixed Up Mess, and she passed away from breast cancer, so I have this little breast cancer ribbon here. October 15th, 2023, Linda D., Queen of the Trashies. This is my little memorial to Linda, and we learned how to do our true trashies from her. Her channel is no longer up, but she was an amazing creator. She was an amazing creator, so I have her picture in the journal. And so, you know, the Trash Tuesday playlist will be below, and I'll show you how to make the little ones, the medium-sized ones, the great big giant ones. It's all fun. It's all good. And this is a great way to get started in junk journaling. If you're a little hesitant about, you know, making a journal and will it come out right, and I can't do that and I've never done that before, well, grab some trash and have a play and just get going with it. Get started, you know, learn how to do sewing and sewing and signatures. I tried sewing with my machine, and machine gave out after 3 signatures, and I sewed the last one in by hand, which turned out a lot better actually. That is the brief explanation. You can go through. I have lots of trashy journals. I really want to put this in here. It's a little big. Let's see. Bigger page. I wanted to get those windows in there. All right, I'm going to cut this down. And I think I got some watermelon paper from the flea market. Now, I count sometimes, you know, if I buy something for $1 at the Dollar Tree, or I pick up something at a yard sale for really cheap, or I go to the flea market and I buy, you know, old stuff that somebody was going to throw out, somebody's not using anymore. Sometimes I'll put that in my journal, in my trashy journal. And also, you know, maybe you have scraps of really good scrapbook paper, but you never seem to use it. Or maybe you have a piece of scrapbook paper you don't really care for. Stick it in the journal. So this is going to be my background, and I'm going to work on it out of the journal for right now, because I want to put a window on here, which means I have to cut this down. There's my clock. It is the Oreo clock. There's no right or wrong to how you do your trashies. Now, I'm working on a whole page in one session, one sesh, but you can just grab a piece of trash and flip through your journal and find a place for it. Now, I could glue this down, or I could put it in a pocket and come back later and maybe decorate the back of it. But just so it doesn't get lost, I could go ahead and stick it in there like that. then I could come back and play with that another day. Or here's half a face. I liked her whole face, but I cut something out of the back. So I saved it. I love the flowers in her hair and her little gold glasses there. And her gray hair reminds me of my gray hair. And I thought I could put her in the journal. And this would be fun. And I might just glue her down. And then, you know, put some flowers or something over the rest of the page. And you can cut, you can tear, you can glue, you can staple. Well, I hope you grab some trash and are playing along. You know, there's a few other channels that like to play with Trash Tuesday. And one is Heather C., Crafter's Alley by Heather C., and Helen at Moss Cottage. And I know there's more. You just have to put in the hashtag Trash Tuesday and you will find them. And if you do a Trash Tuesday, you can put the hashtag and then we can come and find you and see what you did in your Trashy. See, now this would have just gotten thrown away. But now she's a lovely part of my journal. And like I said, I'll find something to put over here. And when I do, I'll come back to that page. So you could do it like that. You can do it any way you want to. So I've got this trimmed down. And what I want to find is something to put behind the windows. Let's see, what do I got here? This is a brochure from Maine. Ooh, I got some people hiking right there. A moose and an owl. A moose and an owl. Oh, is there a picture of woods? Oh, look at the puffins. Oh, we love the puffins. We love the little puffins. Oh, that is too cute. That is too cute. All right, let's see. Can we get Mr. Moose in there? Or is he too big? He's kind of big, but he might work. Yeah, we could put him in there. Why not? I know, I said I was going to find people, right? And right away, I'm drawn to the animals. There are moose in Connecticut, but not many people have seen them. Most of them are a little bit to the north of where I live. All right, now it's really hard to stick stuff to this plastic, but I'm going to try. I'm going to use my beacon glue. Putting glue everywhere but on the window. Okay, I'm going to line this up where I want it at the top. And then I'm going to put some glue in the back of the puffins. All right, let's see what that glue does. Okay, I grabbed a scrap from that box next to me, and I just wanted something to journal on. And this may work. It says 20. Let's turn that into 24, okay? 130. 2024. There you go. All right, this is a liquid gel pen, so I'm going to give that a moment to dry, and then I'll glue that down. Okay, I'm going to put my journaling right there. PEEP Taste Test 1/30/2024. Yummy sour flavor made my mouth pucker. All right, I have a few more minutes, so I'm going to grab something else from the box. Let's see, and I'm just going to randomly see what's in here. Ooh, what's this? Flowers. Can I use this for that other page? All right, so where's the lady with the glasses? There she is. Let's see. I don't want to tear too much. You can get that butterfly. Oh, like that, yes. Beauteous, beauteous. Love it, love it. Now I can come back and add some more flowers around the edge when I come across some more flowers. But let me go through the box and grab something else. Oh, purple finch. Well, this is really pretty. And just because it's a trashy doesn't mean you can't put pretty things in here. Now this is from an old address book. I believe I got this at the flea market too, or yard sale or somewhere. Anyway, I never used it for addresses. But it had cool nature pictures in it that I used. Ooh, purple finch. Let's put it on the purple page. Now I could make this a pocket. And I don't want to waste any of this. And this can become a journaling card. When it's got a hole there. And this is a nuthatch. And they love to be upside down. You always see the nuthatches upside down on the trees. They walk down the tree head first. So I could put a little bit of scrap, something up here like a tie. And he can be upside down and he'll love that. And this will be my journaling card. Now again, this is just a, oh look, an Oreo egg. And we had just had Oreo clock. Now this painty page I made for a journal, and I think I made too many pages, so I had a couple of pages left over. So I used them in here. All right, I can stick them here. Now I can come back and do some more on the back of this. Some little images. Let's see if I can find something in here to add to this. Okay, now this little bit of a blue ribbon, I saved this off of something. And I was going to toss it. But I was like, no, it's too pretty. Don't throw it out. Don't throw it out. It's too pretty. So I'm just going to tie it on here. Oh, I love it. All right. Now, you don't have to be so literal. I'm just a very literal person. So, like, when I see something, you know, like the face or the moose in the window, you know, like this lady with the cat. Oh, this is not sticking very well, is it? Yeah, I'm going to, because this is in the center of the page, I'm going to cut that off like that. And just put a little, oops, put a little glue back here. Now this pretty picture in the background is from a calendar. So if you have an old calendar, this is a good place to put some images. Or when I have a whole bunch of calendars over there and a couple magazines from the library. Now I've got a big lumpy spot there. We can put something right there. Oh, do we want to put, oh, it says Small Wonders, yes. I was just going to say, do we want Minions on the page? But Minions are definitely Small Wonders, aren't they? I had a friend who said, I don't like the Minions. I said, why? I can't understand what they're saying. I said, that's the whole point. I love silly things like that. I think they've got a lot of character. And they're funny. And they're definitely Small Wonders. And it looks like they're on a plate. They match this too. See what I mean? It's just fun. It's just fun, fun, fun. I don't know. Do I have a few more minutes? Oh, here's a cut-off piece. Oh, I know what this is. This is actually ink that I made with elderberries. And I made two kinds. One came out green, one came out purple, because it depends on whether you put a preservative in there or not. So this is definitely has to go in here somewhere. I don't know if this is too big. We don't want to hide it. We want to be able to see where it is. I want this to be a journaling card, but, oh, you know what? If I can't find a pocket for it, I can make a pocket for it. I can make a pocket for it right there. It would be perfect on the back of this little card. So let's see. Ooh, this is the front cover of a paper pack. Very boho. I'm going to cut this down. Get my slicer dicer. Love it. I love it. But you know what? I want to put something colorful here too. I'm going to dig in my box. Ooh, this is colorful. So this is basically serendipitous because whatever gets pulled out of the box is what gets used. So this is going to be like a boho page. Look how colorful that came out. I love it. I love it. Love it. Very boho. Okay, I was just thinking that I need to stop. I have been known to carry on for 3 days once I start this. So I'm sort of moving things around here, and I was like, oh, I don't want to lose the picture of that owl. So maybe I will just put him on the back of this right away so that I don't lose him. And I'm just going to cut him out and stick him down. Well, this is it. This is it. This is it. I just wanted to stick him down so I didn't lose him again. I'm going to put something else on that side. And I'll come back and work on this another time. Now I'm going to stick him right in here. Maybe just have him peeking out like that. You know, maybe I know, I just don't stop, do I? I just don't stop. I love it. I love it. Probably put a hole there or something at the peak. All right, so I did this pocket page and I put in a journaling card. And I did this pocket page and put in a journaling card. I love interactive pages. And I started this page and I did my, oh, I worked a little bit on this page, cleaned that up because it was falling apart. And I did my watermelon pea page. And this is what trashy journaling is all about. Just grab some trash and scraps and have a play. I'm telling you, I don't want to stop, but I'll stop. I'll stop right now. Well, that's the story of my trashy journals. The great big Papa Possum trashy journal. And the middle-sized Mama Possum trashy journal. And the little baby possum trashy journal. I love playing in my trashies. Well, I was just putting some of this stuff back into my little trashy box over here. I noticed one was a tissue box. So I went quick over there and got my coloring book ephemera organizer because I am making some pockets from tissue boxes. So I'll work on that later. Like I said, I put trash in all my journals. So So I just want to thank you for coming along today, and be sure to check out that hashtag Trash Trash Tuesday. Happy junk journaling. Bye bye.